What a gorgeous, gorgeous morning here up in Wakefield, Quebec. I wanted to share this piece of paradise that I love, and I'm going to be settling in here. I'm building a house, so I'm very excited. Today, I want to talk about the programming of worry. I just hung up with a client of mine, and we were talking about worry. And a lot of us believe that if we worry, or if we don't worry, something bad will happen. Therefore, it opens the door to worrying all the time. So I want to say something about that. So there's two basic energies. One is about expansion, and the other one is about contraction. More we're in contraction mode, which is programs of worry, stress, fear, anger, untrusting, and all our wounds that are into that. We cut ourselves from our life supply, our source supply, and it also creates a lot of insecurities within. So I believe our job is to always work towards expansion. When we're expanding, we can connect to vibrations of joy, gratitude, peace, trusting, and you'll actually feel the vibration inside your body. When you're in contraction, you're most likely in your head, you're in your fears, and that has an impact on what you're drawing into your life. So with this client, we played this game, and she was really open and receptive to me. But I said, well, just look at these. She called it the voice, and I work a lot. Some of you that have been following me in French know that I talk a lot about the voices in our head, and I help clients break through the voices. And I'm tapping into their subconscious mind, and I can hear the voice that's actually creating their habits, their program, their personality, their behaviors. When you are aware of that voice, then you can bring change. So without the awareness of it, you're caught up in it. So I was telling this client, and she was so open. So I said, let's just, offer a different level of perception here. But let's say that this voice you're talking about, we'll call it an entity, like a darker shadow that's within you, but that's also outside of you. And it's playing a game. This darker energy entity actually wants to make you worry, because its job is for you to be scared, to lose your power, to become small, to become insecure. That's its job. It doesn't want you to expand. And she was open to that. So if you're open to that, think of it. What kind of programs live within you that make you small, that keeps you in contraction? And with her, what we did, and first step is to identify when worry shows up, because without awareness, you cannot change. And without the willingness to change, then you can't change either. So she's going to pay attention when worry comes up, and she's just gonna put a pause on the worry, knowing it's not her, it's this energy vortex that wants to take her out. It's almost like a little game that they play in the spiritual world. And if you fall into worry, they're giving themselves a high five. They're like, yeah, we got her again, we got him, yeah. So know it. If you can't see it, there is an invisible energy that does that. And be bigger than that. Surrender to it and rise above the worry. Rise above. And in neuroscience, when I teach clients to interrupt the process, because the neurons are connecting in a way, and it's default. You worry and you go into it, you worry. But if you start interrupting the process, what's actually happening from a neurological perspective is you're changing your neurons to create a different direction, to then create other programs. So every time I catch it and I don't go there, then that energy eventually will die, or that entity, or that dark cloud, however you want to look at it, or that voice will eventually die. It's a part of your mind, it's a part of the ego. There's many different ways of describing it, but it will die, will lose its power, and it's going to go bug someone else that it can take all your energy in. So remember this, your job is always to work towards expansion. So that means if nature, if the water, if good friends, look at things that help you expand. and even thoughts and beliefs that help you expand versus those that actually get you small. That's why I really suggest kids get out of your basements, get out of your tablets, get out of your Facebook, go to places and do things that also can help kids connect to their bigger power, their bigger expansion, because we know in this world today, we really need it. I'm gonna add one little thing regarding COVID. If you already had a program regarding worry and COVID came in, worry is, COVID's been scary for a lot of people, and that's normal and that's okay. But it's when you go into deep panic and deep fear, you're back into contracting. You're back into small. And when you do that and you become small inside of you, then it attracts all kinds of other things. So think about it. What can I do today to go back into my expansion? Connect to love in your heart. So think about it. I wish you good reflection and a wonderful day till we talk again.